My name is Marina. I'm working on my doctorate degree in saxophone performance here at UT, and I'm the teaching assistant for the studio.
Is this the blooper reel?
Yeah, the behind the scenes.
So the way we'll do this is ideally we want to get like 2 or 3 full takes of the etude. If you get halfway through and you really like crash into something, just stop because it won't be usable. But otherwise it's just take your time. So we'll do the performances and then we'll go through and have you do like your talking points. Same thing, we want to do it probably twice for safety. And then at the end of your talking points, if there's anything in those talking points that you want to like demonstrate, then we'll do that.
Go ahead and tell me who you are.
My name is Jacob Otchis, and I'm a fourth-year music education student at the University of Texas at Austin.
If you had one piece of advice, what would it be for someone auditioning for the All-State Band?
Practice consistency and practice slow with a metronome for much longer than you think.
Hi everyone, Stephen Page here from the University of Texas Butler School of Music. This is our third year recording our All-State project for all the TMEA and ATSSB students out there. So we hope this is a big help as you prepare. Over the years I've gotten a lot of questions about how we do this and where we're doing this. So I wanted to talk a little bit about that today. First thing is that we're filming this in Jessen Auditorium, which is in the original music building on our campus. This was built in 1943. It's a beautiful Art Deco space and my favorite spot to record saxophone. All my most recent CDs I've recorded in here. We've got 2 amazing pianos and it works great for this purpose too. It's a beautiful backdrop to the project. In terms of how we're recording this, we have a bunch of different things happening to make it work and turn it into the product that you see on YouTube. The first, we have a couple different cameras that we use here. Just a general Canon mirrorless here, an EOS R with a 50mm lens, and then a Sony A7S III with a 24-70, which is really great for that up-close shot of our performers. And then capturing the audio in here is a little bit difficult because we don't have an engineer with us up in the booth here, but rather we're just doing it ourselves. So I have here my mic, which is a Fathead, Cascade Fathead 2. So this is a ribbon mic, which is really excellent for saxophone. I prefer ribbons for just about everything. Really nice, warm and clear sound. So this is run through an iRig interface that's made specifically to go right into an iPad. So it's a pretty simple setup, and at the end of this, it means that I can just airdrop it to myself or any of the students, and that works great in here or for studio classes or recording anything else that we need. So it's relatively straightforward, and a lot of the movie magic happens in Premiere Pro on my laptop, and it's a fun thing to put together for everyone.
My name is Jason Scheimer. I'm a first-year master's student at UT Austin.
What's your favorite part about being at UT so far?
So far, the studio has been amazing to work with and kind of meet everybody, and the community is amazing. I've really enjoyed working with the local high schools and middle schools. I think Austin is just an amazing area to be.
Tell me who you are.
I'm Andrew Stine. I'm a first-year master's student at the University of Texas at Austin.
How tall do you think Dr. Page is?
Oh, how tall is Dr. Page? I don't know. I mean, there are some things in life that we'll never know the answer to, right? I don't know. Maybe 7 foot? No, I think probably 6'5.5" is my guess.
Okay. And Bo, how are you feeling?
Feeling great. Feels nice. Good to be back.
I'm Imbo Shin, and I'm a fourth-year undergrad studying saxophone at UT Austin.
How many times did you make the All-State Band?
I made it 3 times.
3 times, man. So if you had any tips for someone going through the process, what would they be?
I think practicing them slowly when you first look at them, and then practicing your fundamentals, long tones, articulation, scales. I think they're very important to the etudes, and I think it will really extend your, not just your saxophone playing, but your musicianship as an artist.
Your face. So tell me who you are.
So I'm Matthew Myers. I'm a second-year master's student here at the University of Texas at Austin.
If you had one piece of advice for someone auditioning for the Texas All-State Band, what would it be?
Really dig yourself deep into the weeds of slow practice. Take it slow with that metronome. The number one thing that the judges are looking for is not who can play it the fastest without 100% accuracy. They're looking for someone who can play it with 100% accuracy, regardless of if you're on the lower range of the tempo or the upper range of the tempo markers.
When playing accents in this etude, it's important to remember that accents come more from your tongue. No, other way around.
Yeah, I mean, this is the tricky part of this. It's funny, if we were just having you teach a student, it would be fine.
Yeah.
Like you would not even think about it because you're thinking about it. We always just we try to choose our words too carefully.
Yeah.
Just go for it. Don't worry too much. Yeah.
How tall do you think Dr. Page is?
I think Dr. Page is about 6'6".
This is an athletic procedure that I'm doing right now. At all times. Like he just brings that towel around. Face of an athlete right here.
How was the recording process today?
It was good.
It was good. I went in thinking it was going to be a little stressful, but it wasn't really too bad. I finished under the time limits, which I felt good about. Kind of got, I feel an achievement from that.
There's a squawk. I will review it. But you can go if you want.
I mean, he's got a 2-cam setup now.
That's what I'm saying.
Well, that's true. Yeah. If we actually,
You can for sure do the end.
Just do the B section.
Yeah.
Well,
Take a rest. We'll try
I think I
again.
can do it, but.
Yeah. If we need to, we could always hide that splice. If you record it again in the second half, good, and just do it as a transition.
No, I can definitely do it.
If you had one piece of advice for someone auditioning for the Texas All-State Bands, what would it be?
It would be to try to enjoy the process as much as possible and remember that you're always making music.
How would you suggest someone juggle the balance of marching band and the all-state process?
It's a lot to balance. I would just make sure that you try to practice consistently, even if it's just 20 minutes a day, if that's all you can fit into your schedule. As long as you have good practice habits, you'll see the dividends down the road. And then take a day off, right? You're a student, you have marching band, you have classes, you have life, and you have all this personal practice time. Just take a day off to be yourself.
So the first thing is the scales, right?
Mm-hmm.
Would it be too much for me to say like C harmonic minor and E flat major?
That's great.
Okay.
Absolutely. For the teaching portion of the videos, we actually use a clip-on lav mic that will clip onto the neck strap in order to get that more up-close sound as opposed to the ribbon mic for the performance. Put that right on, let's see where.
Here? Or?
Let's try it right above the V.
What about the V?
Yeah,
Okay.
so on one of those. Doesn't do that.
Okay. Is that good?
Yep.
Cool. The first thing I would practice with this.
Say it out loud. And then
First thing I would practice with. The first thing I would do when learning Ferling Etude number 27.
if you had one piece of advice for someone auditioning for the Texas All-State Band, what would it be?
To stay off of social media and see what people are doing on there, because anybody that's posting what they're doing on there is doing it disingenuously. I would just practice on your own, set your own individual goals, and work at your own pace. And this will be a great process for you.
You may have noticed that there are two different types of grace notes in this etude, one with a line through the stem and one with not.
One without.
That's it?
Yes.
That's perfect.
Yes.
As long as you give it a little context, it'll be apparent. Like if you play the phrase and we can feel the pulse, then we'll hear the difference. Yeah. And I'm going to put little graphics that say like on the beat.
Okay. I'll probably just start in like measure 2 for the first.
What's your favorite part of being here at UT?
The University of Texas has so many unique opportunities available for students. You know, I've been involved in several recording projects, both as a producer and as being recorded for large ensemble and small ensemble work. So that's really unique. And just living here in Austin, there's so many unique teaching opportunities that you have to really get a handle on who you want to be as a teacher and your teaching style at large.
Random question, but Jason came up with this one. How tall do you think Dr. Page is?
6'4".
Okay, you have a unique third answer. I'll tell you that.
For Ferling 22, looking at measure 8, I like to use 1 and 5 for the A sharp fingering because it allows for a seamless transition from E to A sharp.
You actually do an intro to that? That was perfect. Yeah. I'd say, you know, I don't know if there's anything particular about that, but you could just say something to the effect of like, there's an interesting opportunity to use an alternate fingering and measure whatever. Okay. Yeah.
That secret 1 and 5.
Actually, when I was teaching a master class, everyone was like, I'm using 1 and 4. I was like, don't do that.
Yeah, don't
That's the first do that I ever learned.
What is your favorite part about being here at UT?
I love the culture. From our studio culture to the school of music culture to the university campus culture, the people make it great, and that allows me to be my best self.
Hi, my name is Jacob Otchis, and I am a 4th-year music education student at the University of Texas at Austin, and I will be sharing some practice tips to tackle Ferling Etude number 18. This etude is in the key of B-flat major, so to familiarize ourselves with some of the notes that we will be playing, I would recommend that we start with How am I so bad at this, dude? Like,
You're not bad at it.
You're not.
You're not.
I just talk all
You're
the time.
not. Just slow down. What is your favorite part about being at UT?
My favorite part of being at UT is being in the saxophone studio, getting lessons with Dr. Page. I love our saxophone studio, hooking burnt orange sax horns.
Always with the first take. First take, every time.
Cool. You're done. You're cut off.
You're cut off.
I would accept it.
Okay. You made all good. Good job.
Good job.
How tall do you think Dr. Page is?
6'9".
How is your recording process today?
The recording process today was went by a lot quicker than I anticipated.
Yeah.
Just had a really good first run, which is always very fortunate and very rare in the recording process to, really get it on that first try. And, coming prepared with the tips that I wanted to give definitely contributed to that as well. But overall, it's a very fun experience being able to stare at 2 different cameras, staring at you with their lens flares and talking into a camera, which is something that you don't get to do very often as a musician because you're normally playing to a camera.
Thank you for listening to this instruction. No, I don't like that. It sounds like corny.
Well,
instructional video. Happy practicing. Take it slow, and good luck. What?
Covering his mouth over there.
All right, I think we're good. Matthew, great job.
Thank you.
Went beautifully.
Do you have enough time to run across the street and get a little bit?
how tall do you think Dr. Page is?
Like 6'8".
What is your favorite part about being here at UT? Yeah.
Everything is so great here. I love being part of the saxophone studio. Everyone is so motivated, so creative, and so excited to do what they do. And I'm very inspired being around all of my peers and Dr. Page.
That was very good. I want you to do that one more time.
Yeah.
Instead of saying graceful, I hesitate to use, it's like calling water wet, right?
Yeah.
What about expressive?
Expressive,
Yeah, your point is perfect. I think if we just say expressive, like, I'm trying to be expressive and I mess up time, right?
Yeah.
All right, one more time and then we'll be on to the next.
Wow, this is a lot trickier than I expected.
It really is, because everybody who's done this goes like, I know exactly what I want to say, but now the pressure's on to say it, and I just can't.
Your whole brain just kind of goes completely numb.
Every time.
How was the experience recording today?
Yeah.
What was that process like?
The process of recording was harder than I expected. I thought that overall, I felt like I was very prepared, but once I had the red light go on, my brain just went completely fog.
Yeah, it takes a while to get used to it.
Yeah.
One take wonder. We love it.
Awesome.
Good job, Jason.
Thank you.
Yeah, Jason, you're pretty good at this.
I will sit there on one point for 20 minutes.
What has been your favorite part about UT so far?
Favorite part about UT? Well, I haven't even started yet, so I don't know fully, but the city's really cool, and it's really been enjoyable to be at a ginormous school that has a lot of pedigree. I think that's a really cool thing.
Should I say what the trill fingerings are in the middle of this, or should I?
I think so. So if is it E flat to F?
Yeah, I'm just gonna do just having 5 move. And then...
Yeah. So I think saying the trill from E flat to F,
Mm-hmm.
and then if you want to talk about that,
Okay.
I don't know if you're going to go through all 3 ways or just your suggestion.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. Can we do it one more time? Let's break it up. I'm just thinking about how I have to put this all together. So a little intro about the trill fingerings, and then the first one is E flat to F.
Okay.
For this, I'd recommend moving only the 5th finger.
Mm-hmm.
How is your recording process today?
Personally, I thought I could do better as any of my performances, but I thought it went pretty well as I practiced. But yeah, I mean, I love playing it in front of camera, doing a lot of recording, so yeah, I felt pretty satisfied.
Something else important about this etude to keep in mind is that the subdivision of the 16th notes needs to be present in all of our tied notes. Is there a better way to say that? Because that makes no sense.
You mean when it goes to 4s?
No, it's just I feel like every time I hear high school play this, I hear. Yeah. Is that too basic? They can figure that out on their own?
How tall do you think Dr. Page is?
I know the answer, but
what is the answer?
He's 6'5".
In the comments down below, you have to guess the number of reeds you think are in this Tupperware container.
All of my reeds are here. If I lost this, my life would be over.
Closest one gets a prize.
I don't even know how many are in here.